I got nothing in my pocket. I'm a nobody, but you can't stop it. I got music, so I rock it. I got nothing, but I'm something. Nothing in my pocket. I'm a nobody, but you can't stop it. I got music, so I rock it. I got nothing, but I'm something. I got nothing, but I'm something. I got nothing, but I'm something. I got nothing, I got nothing, I got nothing, I got nothing, 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 nothing.
SAMOK and SAMOK Cafe, checking it with you guys. Guys, do well, doing terrific, and we are back with another video. Finished. It's 15 miles, but stopped at 14.7 just to walk the rest as cool off. That is Chicago half marathon training, 15 miles on the block, and now we're gonna enjoy the rest of the day. Oh, I guess yes, we are in Chicago. In case you haven't noticed, by the Alder Bureau, to enjoy this video. I'm for my buddy's wedding today, so I just thought I'd take you guys along. This is my second trip in Chicago in like 2 weeks, and we'll be back in Chicago in 2 weeks for the Chicago half. And then we're back in Chicago again in 2 weeks for Chicago full marathon. So it's gonna be a lot of Chicago content, but again, just, you know, I love the city. This is my city. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, and hang out with me.
For free from the more side.
DJ, are you ready? I have the privilege to welcome the latest couple in the state of Illinois. That is the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Dr.
Where we come, we go. One time, make I live my life and do shakara. Make I kick away from me.
Good morning. You guys are doing well, doing terrific. So the last clip that you guys just saw was yesterday on the drive to my buddy's wedding. My buddy Timmy is a doctor, married to another doctor wife. Nigerians, there's a joke amongst the Nigerian community that it's either your parents are only satisfied with you. It's either you are a doctor, an accountant, engineer, or a lawyer. Anything outside of those, you're a disappointment. It's kind of true, kind of not true. But anyways, it was fun. Yesterday's a Nigerian wedding, traditional wedding. It's fun catching up. And Timmy's one of the, you know, guys that I went. I mean, that's one of my best friends in high school. Of course, as we grew older, we kind of went around and kind of did our own thing. Obviously, went to medical school, spent years and years in medical school. I went to the military. I got a military, got a job, was starting a family, and just it's awesome to watch your friends excelling in life and doing awesome things too. So a point for you guys, I mean, if you are surrounding yourself, if you are not surrounding yourself with people that are motivate you, that challenges you, find another circle, man. And I do not want to be the strongest or the smartest people in my circle of friends, because selfishly I don't want to be, because it allows me to learn more and expand myself too. Anyways, so packing up at my parents' house right now, and we are heading back to St. Louis, and we are going to be training later. But before that, we need to stop at a very, very, very important place that I always need to stop at anytime I come to Chicago, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what that place is.
I would be a coffee or something. Coffee cake.
In case you don't know, I'm originally from Chicago, so anytime I go back home, Stan's Donut is a must. The coffee is good, and also obviously the donut. One of my favorite is the banana Biscoff or the Nutella, the peanut butter Biscoff, which is amazing, delicious. So if you are in the Chicago area, definitely make sure you check out Stan's Donut. And this video is not sponsored. I just love the place so much, I have to give him a shout out. Donut achieved. Now we have to jump in the car for the 5, 6, 7. You don't know how long a known 4-hour ride is gonna be because you got kids. Back to St. Louis, and we're gonna hit a gym session. So after the last clip that you guys just saw, a guy in a car drove from Chicago back to St. Louis, spent about 5 hours driving. To be honest with you, I just didn't want to grab the camera and take you guys through the workout. And not just take you guys through another boring workout. It was not boring to me. It was something that's needed to do, but for you guys, it might just be boring. You might not want to see that. So I figured the best way for me to give you some value in this video is to cover the title of this video you guys have seen. And it's one of the most asked questions that I get on this channel, or at least since I started this journey of this hybrid journey. So I figured why not just answer that, give you some tips and tools and something they can use and apply that to your training. It doesn't have to be because you are interested in the hybrid program or the hybrid style of training. It's something you can definitely use and apply that to any kind of training that you're trying to do. Questions that I get often is, how do I balance strength training with running? In case you don't know, as of the time of this recording this video, for a 20-mile run tomorrow, it's going to be the peak of my running for this marathon prep. We are 1 week out as of tomorrow from the Chicago Half Marathon, and we are 3 weeks out from the Chicago Full Marathon. And by the way, I'll put the link in the description for you guys in case you guys want to help me raise money. I'm running the Chicago Full Marathon. If we can raise this money, 3 ways for you to run the Chicago Marathon. You have to run a sub 3 hour. That's not going to be me. Or you have to go through the bid system, or you have to raise money for a charity. Unfortunately, I decided I want to run the Chicago Marathon a little bit late, but I was able to get in touch. I have a channel called Flow Runner, and he posted something about the charity that is running with. Of course, he doesn't have to raise money for a charity because it's fast as fuck. Reach out to the charity, and luckily for me, they have a bid available for me if I can raise that money. So I'll put a link in the description in case you guys want to help me raise that money, so your boy can run the Chicago Marathon. So like I said, I'll be the first person to tell you that trying to maintain a lot of lean tissue mass, balance strength training and running simultaneously, essentially the hybrid athlete lifestyle, it's not something that's easy at all, especially for a 210-pound bodybuilder. But I've been doing two key things that's been able to allow me to maintain the lean tissue mass, run 20+ miles per week, train 5 to 6 times a week efficiently. And the number one thing is understanding volume, not just volume, understanding what my maintenance volume is and understanding what my minimum effective volume is, especially when it comes to lower body training, because upper body training relatively stayed the same. I'm not really using a lot of upper body in my running. Obviously, most of the running that I do is going to be my legs, and I need to adjust my training volume to be able to allow me to do that. So how do you do that? Easy for you to do that if you've been tracking your training volume. I've been training for the last 15+ years now, so I understand how much volume per week I need for me to sustain or try to improve or increase the lean tissue mass in my legs. But I understand, because running is my current priority right now, and strength training is just a supplementary to my main goal, which is running, I have to drop my volume down to a maintenance level. If my total quad volume in a week typically is 24 to 26 sets, I have to scale that down to about 16 to 18 sets. Because if I try to do both without having the knowledge of how much do I need to just hit my maintenance level, recover in time to show for my run, I would just be running myself into the ground, and that is a quick way for me to get hurt. The second key point that's allowed me to be able to maintain my lean tissue mass or still train as hard as I can is auto-regulation. Auto-regulation essentially is called an audible, meaning if you are showing up to the gym today, if you want to do a specific thing, a specific sets, you have to be able to adjust either by pushing that training out or adjusting your volume for that day because you feel like your legs are not ready to train. For instance, I do my long runs on Sunday, and on Monday is my first leg training session of the week. So that means after my long run on Saturdays, I have Sunday to recover enough for me to show up to my leg training session on Monday. Of course, it's not going to be easy for you. A lot of you guys are just getting started on your running journey. You might have to space that out. For me, that I've been doing this for the last 2 years or so, I've adapted a little bit, and all I need even from longer runs is about a day or two to adjust and recover enough for me to show up to the gym and train as hard as I am, especially when it comes to leg training. A bonus point, it comes down to nutrition and recovery. When it comes to nutrition, having a high amount of protein intake right now has definitely helped me retain my lean tissue mass. If there's any argument, any suggestion I can make, if you are going to be a hybrid athlete, you want to actually scale up on your protein intake. It's because you want to cover above and beyond the minimum requirement of protein intake that you need. Obviously, protein is the building block that you need in order for you to build lean tissue mass. And just to make sure you're not putting yourself in a catabolic state, obviously your overall calories also need to be adjusted, just to make sure, one, you recover properly and your performance both in the gym and on your run-in is not being affected. So if you understand volume, if you understand auto-regulation, and you understand your nutrition piece, and you combine these three together, you too can be on your way to be able to manage that hybrid lifestyle, gain those lean tissue mass, or maintain the lean tissue mass that you worked hard for, and you're not going to lose that, and can be well on your way to achieving the best physique and being the best hybrid athlete that you can be. And like I said, there's a link in the description in case you want to donate and help me to achieve in order for me to be able to run the Chicago Marathon, and also be able to help eradicate homelessness in the city of Chicago. If you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed this kind of video, make sure you follow for more. This is SAMOK of SAMOK Fit, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.